Hello, welcome to my channel Mr. Facts. You guys must have heard about Saw. But do you know the true story behind the horror movie Saw? The Saw franchise is one of the most memorable horror sagas of the last 2 decades, yet its inspiration comes from some unexpected places. If you want to know what the true story behind the horror movie Saw is, keep watching the video. Wan El, the writer for the first 3 horror films, claimed that when he was younger, he suffered from severe headaches that were so severe that he went to the hospital. He thought he had a tumor and was going to die soon. In that situation, his thoughts led him to create the character of Jigsaw, the main character. Wan El said, rather than a doctor advising you, you have a year to live, make the most of it, he would place individuals in a scenario and tell them, you have 10 minutes to live. What are you going to do with those 10 minutes? A documentary in the special edition of Saw 2 discusses how James Wan and Leigh Whannell came up with Jigsaw's persona, notably how he pushes his victims to mutilate themselves. The character of Zep, who was responsible for Jigsaw's kidnapping, was inspired by a crazy actual incident that James Wan learned about when he was 17 years old. The case allegedly featured a serial offender who broke into people's homes to tickle their children's feet, which made an impression on the Saw director. Wan admits that it was the creepiest thing he'd ever heard. He was so scared that he recalled sleeping for the following 2 or 3 nights with a hammer by his bedside after hearing that story. The individual was later arrested, and during questioning, he stated that he was being compelled to do it by someone else. Later, he stated that he received a jigsaw puzzle piece in the mail ordering him to execute the crimes. Wan and Whannell, the writers, both intended to make a film based on this true story. Leigh Whannell also appeared in the film as Adam, a man who was trapped with the doctor. They scripted this story in 2001, but they did not have enough budget to make this film, so they produced a short film that became successful. While promoting this film, the franchise of Saw received a letter with a jigsaw diagram in which it was written that, "Thanks for watching my videos, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel."